What do you do when you don't know what to do? I know many of you are frustrated and you feel helpless, specifically with this whole situation in Ukraine as you watch the news and you see places that you've been and places that you've worshiped and friends and family that you have come to love, and they're so far away and there's very little you can do and you just feel helpless. Maybe that's not your situation. Maybe someone you love is sick or maybe dying and you just have to sit by and wait and watch. Or maybe you have a relationship with a family member who it's broken and you don't know why and you don't know what to do. What do you do when you don't know what to do? The longer you live, the more you're going to find that there are going to be lots of situations where you don't know what to do. And so I want to talk about that this week. I want to give you some things because it might feel like you're helpless. It might feel like there's nothing you can do, but there are some steps you can take. There are some very practical things you can do when you don't know what to do. And I think they'll help you and they will increase your knowledge, they'll increase your wisdom. And that's what I want to talk about today, and that is wisdom. What do you do when you don't know what to do? I would start by asking God, what do you want me to learn from this? This is what I'm asking God when it comes to the situation in Ukraine. What am I supposed to learn from this? James, who was the half-brother of Jesus, in his little letter, chapter 1, verse 16, he says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without fault, and it will be given to you." So here's a promise from Scripture that if you just ask God for wisdom, He's going to give it to you. Now, wisdom might be a little difficult to understand, and it's often confused with being smart or being intelligent, but wisdom and intelligent are not the same things. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom is knowing you don't put it in a fruit salad. Wisdom is that street smarts. Wisdom is that practical application of your knowledge that you have to get through life. And if you're lacking wisdom or if you don't know what to do in any situation, start by just asking God, how am I to learn from this? How am I to grow from this? What is it that you want to do in me in the middle of this situation where I'm confused, where I feel helpless? What are the lessons that I am to learn? My favorite promise, my favorite part about this promise in the Scripture is there's no conditions on God giving it to you. The promise is just, if you ask for wisdom, He is going to give it to you. So today, if you are facing a situation where you feel helpless, you feel hopeless, you feel like there's nothing you can do, but there's something in you that compels you to do something. That's part of the hard part about being a Jesus follower is when you see suffering, when you see injustice, when you see pain, when you see these things in the world, because you're a Jesus follower, because you have faith, you're compelled to do something. You're compelled to care. You're compelled to act. That's what Jesus would do, and that's what you as His follower would do. But sometimes you don't know what to do. So if that's you today, just start. Maybe say a prayer this morning. God, I need wisdom. I need you to show me what is it that I need to learn from this situation. Tomorrow we'll talk about another step you can take when you don't know what to do. But for today, if you lack wisdom, ask and you'll get it.